Alrighty, in this part of the lecture here, I'm gonna make this one free so you can send it out to your friends. If you're working with Adobe Business Catalyst, and if you want to connect it to Dreamweaver, you can do that as well. Over here in Dreamweaver, there is a few little things that you have to do on the Adobe Business Catalyst side to make it happen. As we open Adobe Dreamweaver, uh, right over in here, and the way I do it, there's several different ways to do it. I come over here and I hit Manage Sites right over in here. And here's Adobe Business Catalyst. When I click this right here, for some odd reason, I get an error. And you guys may be getting the same error as well. So therefore, and honestly, I just don't know how to fix that. If somebody knows the answer, please let me know. Even when I come over here and click the new Business Catalyst site, I get the same error. So how do I get my Adobe Business Catalyst site that I'm already working on over here into Dreamweaver? So what I usually do is, first of all, what you want to do, make sure you do this first. You come over here. Let's close this out right here. We don't need this. We come over here to Adobe Business Catalyst. Now that we're over in ABC, I never noticed that. We're over here on Adobe Business Catalyst. What we want to do is we want to come up here to admin and manage users. You cannot do this from your own account. I do not necessarily know why. What you want to do is you want to come over here, create a new user, and set yourself up a new user, and you just fill out the necessary fields as normal. You'll see name, email address, things of that nature, sign in address, password, first name, last name, so on and so forth. Okay. You're going to leave, allow admin access. You can do that as well. Right over here is the business owner, another web developer on the project, and you can come over here and you can just click the leave the enable email closed. Okay, so you can put in any email that you desire. Let's go over here to my email address here on the other window here, and where is it at? I got an email. Okay, actually I'm on it right here. I received the email. This is what the email looks like right over in here. A little bit of information in reference to the FTP, your FTP username, host, whatever. Okay, here's all your information. Okay, so let's go back over here, and we're going to just flip it up with 3 fingers, and we're going to go back to Adobe Business Catalyst. We came over here to manage sites, hit done. Let's do that again. Manage sites right in here, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a new site. So we go new site. We can call this site, you can call it whatever you want to call it. It really doesn't matter. So we're going to call this Udemy 101. Okay, and then we're going to designate a folder where we want this site to be at. So what I'm going to do here is I have a path that I know I want to travel. So right here on my regular hard drive, under user, under my name, my account there, over here under Udemy, and I'm going to put the folder right here. So I'm going to just create a new folder, and I'm going to say website. Okay, and I hit create. There's the folder right there. Hit continue, and you see the path there. It's going to be on that website. Okay, so now I come down here to server, and I hit the plus. So now what I'm going to do right in here, I'm going to name the site Udemy, and then it's a FTP. So the FTP address. So this is the Adobe Business Catalyst site that we're creating here. So what I want to do is I want to go back to Adobe Business Catalyst. I can go back here to the home page, and I can just grab this link right here. Okay, let's go back over to Adobe Business Catalyst, drop that in. Now I'm gonna put my username and information in, my username and password for that account that I made. So I made it for myself here. So 40. Sorry about that. Getting fat fingery here. And then I'm going to put my password in. All right, and I'm going to test the server. And when I hit test the server, it says Adobe Business Catalyst CS6 connected to your web server successfully. So it's just really simple. Port 21, we hit OK, the username, password. So if you've been struggling getting Adobe Business Catalyst into your website from Adobe Business Catalyst over here, this is how you do it. So we hit done. We come over here. It's set on Udemy. Make sure you're set on the site that you created, and then you hit the little plug in here. It's going to connect, it's going to grab those files. Okay, so when we come over here, now it's just a matter of finding your file that you decide that you want to use. So if you are a hard coder and you know exactly what you're doing as far as writing code, this, that, and the third, do I want to transfer? I'm gonna just go ahead and hit no right there. Here's the site right here. So this is the design side. Here's the split code side. Here's the code side right in here. Me, preferably, I like to design in the split. Over here, we can go live to a live page, and you can see the site right here. So let's go ahead and refresh it there, and we can say let's go ahead and go right to the design side. So, I mentioned before, if you don't have any coding experience, you can drop your code, your website over here in Adobe Business Catalyst, and you can use just nothing but the design side. Let's take it off the code there. And you can do whatever you desire. So here's the home page right in here. Let's go over here, just the forms. And as you kind of open up folders, you'll kind of notice what you need and what you don't need, and what to use, and things that you need. Here's the CSS, the cascading style sheets right in here if you need those. But this is how you get the information over here to Adobe Business Catalyst. So sometimes I find things a little bit easier to work with as far as dropping in an image, or if I want to view what the site's going to look like, it's been on the design side on an iPhone, or phone phone device. That's what it's going to look like. Right over in here, and like I mentioned to you before in the first course, this is just that widget. This is the latest news. These are just widgets right in here. So honestly, a home page is really not a good example to use. Let's go over here and let's go to the frequently asked questions page here, and we're going to hit no. Okay, and here's the FAQs, which is, the different modules as well, but it's really simple. Here's the on the phone, the tablet, and the computer. The three different views and how it's going to lay out and how it's going to look. So that's how you get Adobe Dreamweaver right over into your site. And like I said, I'm making this course right here, this lecture, free. So share with your friends of how to get that Adobe Business Catalyst over to your Dreamweaver sites. And I thank you for watching this lecture, and I will see you in the next.